If you, yes, you, are an old viewer from my previous videos, you know the drill. If you're a newcomer, don't know, possible subscriber or possible hater, you don't know what I'm doing? It's basically a parody of Cinema Sins. I am not perfect as them, I just do what I like to do. A video that nobody has attempted to do on this game, at least. Well, technically a year ago, there wasn't everything wrong with Need for Speed Payback by Craftastic Jack, but I'm talking about a video that nobody has done on the way that I'm going to do it, if you're new. Just a heads up, this is how my voice sounds on a voice recorder or camera. It's different in person. There may be some wrong things that I'm going to mention, but what can you say? It's inevitable for me to fix, because it's kind of hard to know exactly what to say and what not to say. Anyways, enjoy the video, and I hope I'm not going to waste you 30-something minutes of your life. But please like and sub.
Fortune Valley, a gambler's paradise in the desert. You can buy anything here, even luck. Let the rich play with cards and dice. Those of us born in the shadow of the casinos, we take our chances at 100 miles an hour.
This is Need for Speed, not GTA. Either y'all slow, or y'all be putting out some rookie numbers. No cops in free roam, break to drift, driving physics, everybody's voice acting. Trash. No multiplayer free roam at launch. Boring multiplayer in terms of content. Car classes. Not being able to drive literally anywhere in the map without resetting when you don't want to. Off-roading and surprise mechanics. And other things that I did not mention because I just forgot about it or they were not relevant enough to even mention them. All of them are worth 10 cents each, and I'm gonna add 20 more cents because I want to.
Not bad, Tyler, but you're still gonna lose.
I already won. You just don't know it yet.
Are you just foreshadowing your win, or you're saying it because driving a GTR has gotten over your head?
First to the airfield wins. You didn't say nothing about roads.
But we didn't specifically say you can go off-road because you can take shortcuts while these two can't.
I haven't seen Max this excited since the Veneto job.
Aren't you?
Biggest job we've ever done? You bet I am.
And a job that we will never, ever get to do. Kinda sad if you're gonna pull a 2009 and beyond Fast and Furious theme on the Need for Speed game.
Sorry for being so awesome.
Fine, I was just going easy on you. You might even be ahead if you weren't such a show-off.
Sadly, Jess is right.
Still think you're winning, Ty?
I am winning.
I don't see you in front.
Yeah, he is. Even if he isn't, he's still gonna win regardless. Missed opportunity to reintroduce Cross back into the series.
You built this all yourself?
Given enough time and attention, an artist can turn any pile of scrap into a supercar.
Or a muscle/pony car because Mustang?
Okay, guys. You know what we do now.
Party?
Rav, the kick on this thing is out of this world.
Better learn to handle it if you're gonna pull off this job. The prize car has double that horsepower.
Obviously. And don't worry, a Regera isn't that too tough to tame than a Mustang in first gear, because that thing only has one gear.
So, Ty, what are you gonna do when we make bank?
One thing at a time, focusing on the job.
Been busting my ass out here for 3 years. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna fly in my dad's 65 Mustang, fix it up like new, then put together the best drift film in Fortune Valley.
Ken Block wants to know your location.
Come on, Tyler. Gotta push harder.
Relax, Lena. You know I can do this. It's why you agreed to the job.
You're about to race and lift a hypercar loaded with prototype black market tech. Do not tell me to relax.
Hey. Relax.
You've got a nice stretch of road ahead. Push this thing as hard as you can. See if you can keep her under control.
Thought you'd never ask.
Well, push it hard for the last time because we never get to see or drive this Mustang ever again. But don't lose control though.
I used up every favor and contact I have getting you into the driver's seat for this race. You cannot fail.
Guys, nothing to worry about. This crew right here, we're the best this city's ever seen.
Top 10 Need for Speed quotes before a disaster.
Everyone in position? Jess?
Standing by outside the circuit.
Mac?
Mac Attack is ready to roll.
You named your truck the Mac Attack?
She named herself.
Given by you.
I got eyes on the mark. The gambler's here.
Well, look at that. It is a beautiful day for a race.
Evening.
I know this prototype won't let me down. The question is, can you handle her? Those electric motors and twin-turbo V8 will give you a combined
1,500 horsepower. Yeah, I can handle it.
You're only gonna be able to handle it because the power and speed of the Regera is gonna be limited early in the game.
Whoa, the power and torque on this thing. Rap's souped-up Mustang doesn't even come close.
Tyler, you're like a brother to me, but I hate you so much right now.
Why? It's obviously a Koenigsegg.
One launch pad coming up. Houston, we have liftoff.
Jump a $2 million hypercar. Check.
Jump a ramp of a Mac Attack with a hypercar without somehow messing up the suspension and retaining its value? Listo. Wouldn't it be a better idea if we just completed the race and win it, turn around from the finish line or keep going forward to Rav and take the Regera with us and sell it? I mean, I see this as an absolute win. We take the loot and Marcus gets his loot. He's still not going to be happy regardless, but hey, he still won his bet.
All units in pursuit be advised. Due to the Regera's high value, you are to arrest the subject with minimal damage.
Yeah, I hope that FVPD has enough funds to cover the damages of the Regera. That is if they're gonna do something more than minimal damage. Is it a hybrid? Yes. Does it only come with one gear besides reverse, neutral, and park? Yes. Does nitro supposed to come out on the sides besides the middle? This isn't right. I don't even know what's more weirder at this point. The fact that the Regera even has NOS as a hybrid vehicle when it shouldn't have, and its NOS placement on the exhaust when it should be in the middle, or the fact that a Tesla is even allowed to have NOS, despite not having an exhaust, and fully electric.
Tyler Morgan, 23 years old, mother Sylvia Morgan, father unknown. So sad, 6 months in juvenile for reckless driving.
Thank you, Marcus, for helping out the people that wanted to do a Wikipedia page about Tyler Morgan, the Need for Speed character. I don't know where you got this information about his records and history, but hey, now we can start doing this page about him. That is if we care about a generic boy.
What the hell?
What's going on?
You wanna know what's really going on? Where are the Rams? How are you gonna put this Regera inside of an 18-wheeler hauler?
The street races are here. I saw them take that car. Thank you, officer.
What have you done?
Didn't Rev tell you what's under that hood? My buyers are paying a fortune for it.
Fitzer snitch. Also, how did you knock out Rav to begin with? Were you good at fighting and we just didn't know? Or you had somebody with you and left and you paid them for it? Or from the house? Or did you just had a melee weapon and you got rid of it?
Hi, what are you doing?
Drawing the cops away.
Come on, that's my job.
I brought Navarro on board. This is on me. Just get Mac and Rev to safety.
I've got a police scanner and Rat's GPS tracker. At least let me help you.
Why would you even want to help if we got the minimap, the checkpoints, the timer, and our own police chatter in every single vehicle, no matter whose character we're playing as? It's not just you, Jess. How else do you think we heard the police chatter on the Koenigsegg when we stole it?
You're doing good, Ty, but now's not the time to relax. The cops have massive backup incoming. They're putting the entire city on lockdown.
Jess, I got unmarked cars on me.
What? Where did they come from?
Better question is, where have they gone after this chase?
Get out of here, Tyler!
The hell?
Where's the car?
Lena Navarro. She played us both and took it for the house.
Did she? You're useless to me. Enjoy prison. Although, you'll want revenge. So will I. Yeah, this'll work. You'll be the ace, but I'm the one who holds the cards.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? Cops are almost here. Go to jail or work for me. Eat, sleep, drive when I say, and when the time is right, you'll get what you want.
Do I have a choice?
Well, Would you rather be enslaved by a casino gambler, which it can't be that bad, right? Well, let's just say that his paycheck gets docked for 2 months and he's basically making our Test Drive Unlimited 2 character a better candidate for Valet of the Month. Or go to jail or prison depending how many crimes you have committed before this heist.
The best crew in town always gets a racer in the rush. So all we have to do is beat all the Silver Rock street leagues and I'm in. Mac will handle the off-road and drift. I'll do the rest.
What about the house? They control every dirty deal in town.
Well, that's where you come in. They'll have a bulletproof setup. Talk to your underworld contacts, figure out what it is, then we take it out.
So, win the race, watch the house burn while we count our piles of cash.
Simple.
Fame, fortune. Leah Navarro getting what she deserves. You idiots are gonna get yourselves killed without me.
Not really if they don't get chased by the cops in the house after every event they do.
Raph, you know we can't pull this off without our master engineer.
You're so full of it.
If you're that desperate, I'm in as well, and you can use my garage, but there are a few conditions. First,
Whoa! The crew's back together, baby.
Serenity now. Either of you fools even have a car?
Raph, let me run down a summary for you, alright? Ty had his Skyline, but now it's impounded by the cops and it's now probably in a junkyard destroyed if the import laws are applicable in Fortune Valley. He had a 240, but then he just decided to abandon it for an M5, which that's what he deserves because the house took the M5 back for blowing his cover to take down Lena. For Mac's case, I don't even know what the heck did he do with his Bel Air. Sold it? Oh wait, this man just said he staked it on a bet. How did you even lost? That's what I want to know.
seriously?
There are cars in the back. Clients who never paid.
I'm surrounded by
a bunch of not so interesting protagonists. Well, just Ty. But we can clearly see that, Raph.
Good choice. Nothing compared to my rides, but it'll do.
I thought all you did was tune them up.
Okay, Hotshot, you don't get fast cars since you already lost 2 of them. And that GNX, S2000, and the Golf are completely stock, so be glad that they aren't.
You're here, good. Listen, the house is running convoys into town, and the next one's my Koenigsegg with some extra tech attached. You and your friends are gonna grab it back for me, okay?
Why would we do that?
1, you owe me. 2, I'll let your buddy Rav peek under that hood before you hand it over.
Don't need a third reason. We're in.
Oi, hold on there, mate. Third reason. Don't steal it for yourself and don't wreck it. You know, I don't get this. Why did Ghost have to cut Ty's line saying the S word midway and completely remove Jess's line of saying damn it here when the E3 reveal gameplay had it? Here's what I mean.
Look out! Shit! Damn it!
It's not that I want to be nitpicky about it, it's just the worst insult that this game has is Natalia saying the B word. And you know, the only swear that these people say the most is the A word, because that perfectly represents that this game is total ass. Even the run had swearing and it was still rated T. I'm still gonna send it regardless, because now I'm starting to think, how many lines did Ghost have to cut out, and how many swears were in the game way before the final product? If they were that many, this game is not even worth to be M-rated.
What the hell?
This guy's out of his mind.
I know, he probably played Burnout Revenge. Missed opportunity to use this slow mode shown here as a speed breaker mechanic.
Jess, I've got a really bad idea.
Mac?
Ladder on the side. You can get up on his right.
Can we just use harpoon guns and hijack the truck? Oh wait, you guys didn't bring any, and this man is about to crash anytime for checking traffic too much.
Keep it steady!
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Slime Train.
Jess, that's a hell of a lot of cops on your tail. You sure you can handle them?
In this car? They'll never keep up.
Look, you may be driving a Koenigsegg, but don't underestimate a Charger if it has the same rubber-banding performance of a Crown Victoria. Yes, the cops are aggressive in this game, more than 2015, but they're scripted, and you're just glad that they are.
So, Jess, how's she handling?
You know when you step on the gas and the engine growls to life for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Like that, except it never stops.
Man, I can't wait to drive it.
Sorry, Mac. The Koenigsegg's going straight to the Gambler as soon as Raps had a peek under the hood.
Damn it. Why don't I ever get to drive a cool car?
Man, this is so sad. Can Mac at least do one lap around the airfield with the Regera and experience a Swedish performance on a fixed gear and press the nitrous button and feel what does nitrous oxide does to a hybrid vehicle? Just once. Yes, I know, PC mods at 6, I'm not counting them.
Rav, Jess is here.
What? Already?
Yeah, Rav, you know, scripted cops and she isn't driving a Subaru Ion FBR GT86Z. Heck, even the Regera's power is not limited this time, just like the Prologue.
So, you lost the car. This kind of failure will not become a pattern.
So Lena's held responsible for what happened? If anything, I should be blaming the truck driver and the people that were supposed to protect the truck. If anything, they could have just done things like the mob did in the run to Jack. Shoot Jess and Ty instead of ramming them off the road. Okay, don't break that phone now.
This better not be you, Morgan.
Oh, you'd be surprised that it wasn't Dom and his family with black Honda Civics going after a Regera instead of DVD players.
Tyler.
My guys just picked up the Regera. Miller messed up the alignment and the brake pads, but I decided I won't bill her.
How generous.
That's it? Not even stuff like this?
Hey, I was gonna
Tyler, good job with the convoy, by the way. Do you know how hard it is to impress me? It's impossible. I'm so impressed. I'm goddamn inspired. I put down good money on you. Says your crew can own the city's drift and drag races. They're ship-locked for drift and Riot Club for drag. Beat their bosses, get one step closer to entering the rush. Think you kids can do that for me? Oh, and tell your friend Jessica Miller, guy I know got a job for her. VIP pickup and drop off. I'll send the details over. Sound good?
Well, it's not.
Attaboy!
Marcus, let him talk.
Air 7, why aren't you following that car?
No can do. You stole his Camaro from the blaze.
Shame. I'll have to call up the police chief, see if he can get me someone actually qualified.
I don't know, I had to go to the police station. Shut your damn mouth! Do I have to call a collector and get somebody that's professional enough to take care of their own problems against 3 people and knows how to properly use explosives against another individual?
Meet you outside the city and stay safe.
We're way past safe. It's like the entire goddamn force is out for blood tonight. You'd think we were criminals or something.
Jess,
I mean real criminals.
Jess, you, Ty, and Mac are crooks. Didn't you guys commit previous crimes before this? In which all of you did, and even with Lena's attempt to set up all of you 3, they probably had enough of your previous crimes.
Damn it, they got Lakeside on lockdown too. I'll try to lose them in the alleys.
At least the chopper can't follow you there.
Even the gambler wouldn't bet on that.
But Lena will be that desperate to bet her P1 to tell Air 7 to do this. Look.
Air 7, you're out of excuses. You will stay on that car. The house will be watching. You don't follow that car, you better find a different city to live in.
Jesus, this guy's insane.
Let me guess. He followed you into the alleyway.
Nah, it's actually Lena being insane and putting a police officer's life in jeopardy. He's handling it fine, but low-key Lena wants him to commit not alive.
Alright, you wanna play rough?
Jess? I can't! Jess!
Okay, boys, let's get out of here.
So, we're not gonna finish the pursuit with at least one Crown Victoria following us?
Glad to see you made it in one piece, Ty.
Barely. They had some sort of helicopter device, Skyhammer. Can kill a car engine dead in its tracks. Navarro gave it to them.
Skyhammer, you say?
You know about this?
Maybe. I'd need to see the device to be sure.
Steal prototype tech from the house while every cop is looking for us downtown? Is that all?
Perhaps, since they can't do nothing to anybody physically. But hey, have you seen the type of tactics that cops and street racers do to each other in Secrets and Review County? And what racers do to cops in an alternative universe in Fairhaven? But hey, at least Fortune Valley upgraded. But it isn't as effective as what we had 4 to 7 years ago.
Tyler.
Oh good, you're not in jail yet. Meet me.
I can't come downtown. I got too much heat with the cops right now.
What you mean? This is like Bayview. There's no cops in free roam. Did you forget?
Well, look at this. If it isn't public enemy number 1. I bet some city cop is down at the precinct right now throwing darts at your mugshot.
Who would want to take down Ty when I can just picture Cross doing the same exact thing on the player? No, not Ryan Cooper, so don't come at me with an Easter eggs in theory. Please.
Racers, this is the voice of the curator. Word on the street is we're shaping up for a nice little David and Goliath story for this year's Outlaws Rush. As it stands, Ty's crew has defeated nearly half of Fortune Valley street leagues. A worthy effort, but there's still a while to go and the toughest is yet to come. To the little crew that good, the streets are cheering you on. Ride free, ride proud. And kick the house in the teeth for us.
Still want to stop us, Navarro? Better step up your game.
The one and only thing we can all agree with Ty.
It's over. The house controls the best leagues. We own the cops. You'll never get into the rush. Leave while you can.
You're afraid. All that money and power, and you're terrified it won't be enough to stop me.
Okay, maybe 2 things we agree with Ty.
I will finish this war, Morgan. You understand? No matter the cost.
Then get oh wait, he went back to Rockport. Never mind then.
Remind me, why is Tyler the one driving the Mac attack?
You wanted to drive the Mercedes, right? It's either that or the truck.
Yeah, I know. It's just... Tyler, if you hurt my baby, I swear...
Your baby? I've seen you T-bone Rex for fun with that thing.
Yeah, but you're operating another vehicle from somebody else. And remember, your paycheck got docked for 2 months as a valet driver for God knows how many incidents you have made.
Raph, we're good to go with the car security, right?
Yes. I reverse engineered the Koenigsegg ECU code into an unlocked broadcaster that'll work for any car with a compatible modification and uploaded it to your mobile phones. English, please.
Watchdogs.
Jess, the fireworks started.
Already? Mac, you said there'd be plenty of time. This is the last time I let you plan a job.
Couldn't account for traffic, Jess. Now step on it.
Mac, there's a reason why some people decide to plan early for a holiday. Did you even check online to see what time was the fireworks scheduled to go off? Because if you did, then we would have started this heist a lot earlier, or right on time when the fireworks are supposed to go off. You know, for a holiday, I would have thought there will be some security around here. Where are they?
Man, I am digging the bling. I'll take this over the Regera any day. I'm gonna scrape off the golds and play the Mac attack with it.
Not in my garage, you're not. I run a classy joint.
1, too bad that never happens. 2, Raph, do you ever question the type of paint wraps that people make?
Guys, there's something fishy going on.
What kind of fishy?
There's something just started beeping under my car, kind of fishy.
Collector must have a tracker on it.
I'll see if I can shake it off.
Sorry about that.
Morgan's crew has taken the bait.
Good. End it.
Okay, from where are you looking from? And how ended do you want it, Collector? Because if you're giving Lena the power to end it, she would have already annihilated Mac, using the bombs properly this time. And then wait for Ty to get in the Lambo and do the same exact thing. Again. Or do you mean calling the cops? Because that should have already happened the moment Mac ran off. Well, I mean, be right on the spot or already been on the spot of looking after the G63 in case if some knucklehead tries to steal it. And thus somebody already had, and that was Mac.
Oh my god, this is insane, off-roading in a Lambo?
I know some guys who'd be devastated to hear that.
Really? Because I found this cop to be more insane to jump like that and die.
Mac?
I'm not even gonna question this since I already know Ghost took notes from Universal. You know what's funny is that 20 years ago, Need for Speed 2 allowed us to drive a T-Rex, while here they let us drive the Mac Attack. Huge difference, however, is that we actually can own that T-Rex, while here we can't even have this as an abandoned vehicle.
Arming 2 bombs on the back of a jumping truck. What do you think?
They didn't blow up, didn't they?
Why did I come on this job? Why? Come with us, Raph. It'll be fun.
And here you are. And I can't blame you, but you know these three wouldn't be able to remove the bombs.
I'll take on as many cops as I can, buy you some time. Stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble, she says. Driving away from a truck full of bombs.
The trouble is actually me, Raph. Your job is to remove some boom boom boys, not to sing your game.
Guys? Massive roadblock ahead. Looks like the end of the road for me.
Keep driving. I'll be right there.
What do you mean? That left side is not even blocked. You can perfectly go through the parking lot.
So, good news, bad news.
How about the bad news?
I got disabled the bombs.
Guys, ditch the cars!
But I can remove them.
How confident are you?
Yes.
Hey, Mac, you might feel a little tailwind.
Uh-oh.
No Crown Vics were harmed during this scene. Yes, including that train bridge.
So, Rav, how are those kill switches looking?
The G-Wagon has a kill switch, all right. The Lambo has, something else. A self-driving system. I'm talking artificial intelligence, or the next closest thing.
To what, a Tesla? Okay, now that we have that kill switch and some other tech, what do we do with the Aventador and the G-Wagon? Sell them?
The Outlaws rush. Morgan is in.
Doesn't matter. We'll beat him, then I'm coming for you.
Okay.
What's this?
The final piece of the puzzle. Win and the house gets all of Silver Rock. Lose and the house will go bankrupt, paying me and everybody else back.
Your casino. You want to bet?
All in.
I own the Outlaws Rush. You want to be this stupid? You're on.
Ooh, that's a pretty big bet. What's your boss gonna say?
Well, when I hand him your casino, anything I want him to say.
Like what? Spicy black women are the best?
You're right. May the best man win.
Oh, she will.
Actually, it's make the best it win. What? 2019, we need equality.
Great. Mac?
All good to go. Me and the gang will give the cops a night to remember.
A day to remember.
Oh, Tyler. Every driver here is out to crush you. Every cop in the city is after your blood. You're just another loser standing in my way. And you're about to run out of luck.
You see, that's where you're wrong. This has never been about luck.
Surprise mechanics. Abandoned cars. Natalia Novas' Huayra.
Holtzman, Vasilev, Nova, take him out!
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm in disbelief too. And for that, I'm gonna be switching Willzyyy's or Willzzy's gameplay to my gameplay. Why? Because I want everybody to see the sufferment that I'm gonna give Alinity, the most forgetful character in this franchise with one of the most overrated vehicles, still good though, and I wanna yeet this man's last haul, y'all.
If he stays in the top half, he will qualify for the...
What are you waiting for? Finish him.
Call in other crews then.
Other crews? I thought you were only associated with 3, and I just ended their careers.
Adam 35, leave a 410, multiple subjects off-road, heading towards Airfield 73, code 3.
The other racers don't matter. Get Tyler Morgan.
Okay, look. Just cause you're gonna give everybody else a free pursuit pass, that doesn't mean other cops are willing to arrest the other bait. All I'm saying is that getting Toru, Ryan, and Nate, if all three of them were in the same race, and if they are or were the guys, is some good bait to catch in a pursuit of a race.
I'm here with Fortune Valley's entire police force on my ass.
Find him, guys. Go get him.
Lead 73 to the rescue!
Free Ember Militia checking in. We'll keep hitting those cops until he chases down the trail.
We got your back, bro.
Armor 22 Control, we got multiple code 3s across the county and downtown requesting immediate backup. Situation is volatile and escalating quickly.
You can sort that out later. Send all available units after Morgan.
Look, spicy mamacita negrita. At this point, we don't give a damn about a generic white barrio dude if the whole city out here acting gangsta. I don't know if you caught exactly what I said in the scanners, but this situation has now turned volatile. So if you're that desperate to arrest one guy, then why not end this man's whole life yourself? And you know we can't do nothing about it since you own us. But if you're gonna keep blowing up our scanners about the same man, we're gonna give him a free pursuit pass and arrest you instead. You may own us, but I don't give a damn. Go ahead, skip town. We can get Cross to come and bounty hunt you anywhere in the map. Go ahead and attack us. We got the tech y'all gave us. We also got some good judges to send the whole house to prison with no hesitation. So shut your trap and let us handle our situation in the way that we can.
Sort that out later, my ass, pendeja. Serious question. Who really was the previous Outlaws Rush winner? They never specifically mentioned whom it was.
So, it's down to you and me, Navarro.
You've seen the kind of tech we have in our cars. You've got no chance.
You've seen the amount of L's every one of the last 3 crews took with your tech. Even Elon would have made something more competitive than that.
End of the line, Morgan. With this tech, I'll control every outcome of every race in the valley. This city tried to break me. Now it's my turn.
All because you can't beat anyone? Not even generic boy? Lena, did you ever attempted to practice your driving skills? Have you ever tried to tame that P1's performance if you have done anything to it, besides adding that self-driving mechanism? Or have you ever raced against other people that are at the same rank as you in skill or lower? Even back in the day? No, because a self-driving mechanism isn't going to guarantee you a win 100% of the time if it fails on you. We all may hate Tyler, but some of the things that he says about Lena are true.
Lena, you told me you'd handle this, yet here we are.
I am handling this.
In second place.
Congratulations, Morgan. You're on your way to beat my racer.
Looks like it.
Morgan, I can use some of your talent in the house. You'll be the top racer in town, and rich beyond your wildest dreams.
But there's a catch, right?
A small one. You have to lose the race.
Yeah, that's when you know that plan fake.
Thanks for the offer. Pass.
Come on, Morgan. What do you want? Fame? Fortune? Lena's head on a platter.
Lena said on the platter, but the plan has already been proven fake and Tyler refuses it. Because he knows.
I want you to give me everything you've got. So when you lose, I'll know it's because I was better.
This is not over.
Yeah, it is. Ghost games don't like sequels.
Yes, yes, yes!
You should have said this.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Why do you two have your M5 in Bel Air when I thought you got rid of them 6 months ago?
So, Ty, we won the rush and took down the house. What's the next job?
Yeah, nothing. Well, I did it. I don't know if I wasted your 30-something minutes of your life, but I did it. But this is just the beginning. To me, Payback was one of those games that I could have enjoyed more if it was better than it is. Yes, it is a disaster with the physics that it has, the story that it has, its voice acting, and everything else, off-road and Electronic Arts version of microtransactions, surprise mechanics. But I don't know, it could have been something better. I'm not hating that Ghost wanted to do something different with the franchise, and I respect that. But it's just the way that it's executed. That's the problem. But let's be real here, off-road didn't belong in Need for Speed, especially when its huge emphasis is on street racing and cop chases. The music of this game has me at a point where, if NFS 2019's music just somehow does worse than this game, Ghost Games might as well just contact me and hand me the auxiliary cord or the Bluetooth connectivity and give them some good beats. Not anything else, because I just don't know any other genre very well. But some music that I know about rap, hip hop, and reggaeton. Because they need it. Nah, not really. But seriously, the music, I don't know. Wasn't there an option to add throwback music from previous games? Because that would have been a lot better than the music that we had. Because they do feel like non-copyright music when they are copyright music. Copyright logic. The way that I would have understood car classes better is that if they were separated like they were in Carbon, Tuner, Muzzle, Exotic. As long as we do every single event, everything is perfectly fine. The way they did it in Payback, that was just a terrible mistake. We could have just had pre-made setups by Ghost that we can just use for a certain class, or just give us the option like we did in 2015 to make our own setup. Just more emphasized. Voice acting for every single character of the entire cast was just terrible. Lena and Marcus were arguably more enjoyable than the three protagonists. Mac to me made me laugh, I'm not gonna lie, with the Mac Attack 2 line and the party line. And I'm not hating on Mac. He did make me laugh. Jess, I'm more like in between. Yay for equality. I just have nothing interesting else to say about her, really. I don't know. I mean, I can't even recall the things that I said to her in my Need for Speed Payback Let's Play live streams. Tyler, we can all agree we don't like him as much. Even though he did put out some fair points about Lena, but that's the only thing I can praise him about. Not to the point that I'm supposed to do DLC expansions, but why isn't there a Jessica DLC? I mean, we had the Speedcross DLC. It's probably because how bad that did in the game as a whole, but that was just a missed opportunity for not including a Jessica DLC. More missions and possibly Cross in there. But overall, Payback somewhat did better than 2015, but somehow did worse than 2015. I'm not talking about microtransactions or surprise mechanics. We know how Electronic Arts is. Driving and drift physics as a whole is just... No, we need more work to the point that the fans can be satisfied, even though nobody can be satisfied in this fan base. I'm not adding a sin tally because I'm not done yet, but the sin counter will carry over, and I'll see you guys whenever I upload part 2, 3, and 4. One last thing before I go. Why couldn't we have the abandoned vehicles and seasonal vehicles in showrooms, depending on their own specified class, after the abandoned vehicle cycles was over?